So anyway, they called the ambulance on me, and as I in the other video, I don't know why I wasn't kept 3 days, but I wasn't. I was released the next day. And my friend Sally was simply embarrassed by the whole thing. So, like I said, I did the fast for the 3 days, and I get to eat in several hours. My mom brought me home, no meat, of course, no turkey, but stuffing. Turns out Auntie doesn't put meat in her stuffing, doesn't put sausage in her stuffing or anything, because her husband doesn't like it, so that's good. So I have stuffing, potatoes, sweet potato, squash, I had my mom tell me even though I wasn't going to eat any of it until the next day. Peas, mashed potatoes, squash, sweet potato stuffing, green bean casserole. Oh, I used to make that. I fucking love green bean casserole. Let me tell you, people, I love green bean casserole. Green bean casserole is so simple and so delicious, and we've been having it in my family forever. And then for dessert, I told her to give me a little bit of every dessert, okay? So she brought containers with her. So we got pecan pie, pumpkin pie, apple pie, and ambrosia. And I intend to eat it for breakfast and possibly suffer the consequences. But you know what? I never tend to break a fast the way you're supposed to. I don't. Even when I fasted at Joe's, whatnot, I don't do it. I have stuff I shouldn't have. Even sometimes when I don't even have that much meat, I still you're supposed to break it slowly. Breaking it slowly won't be eating all that food, but I'll probably do it anyway because I probably will. Just like I might get shit-faced today. I might. And say why? I say why not? She's not doing very good. And it's not that she's, showing signs of having a breakdown. It's memory. It's her, she's not a young 70. You know what I mean? She's not. And all those fucking psych meds she's had to take for more than half of her life, combined just with old age, getting older, whatever. She says to me, she's sitting on the couch, and she says to me, she goes, I'm shaking really bad from the medicine, Laura. First of all, I hate that these psych meds are called medicine, but we'll set that aside. I call it fucking medication, not medicine. They train them to call it medicine. Take your medicine like good little crazy people in the mental hospital. Anyway, and I said, you are? And I said, well, I said, I don't know. Oh, no, first I said nothing. And she goes, did you hear me? I'm like, yeah, but what am I supposed to say, Mom? You reduced you kicking and screaming. Your psychiatrist, who's just a nurse practitioner, allowed you to reduce your Depakote from 1,500 a night to 1,000. She's not going to let you do it anymore. And then my mom said, well, last time I saw her, she asked me how's my meds doing, if I've had any, and I said no, and I said, well, why did you say that? She was like, because it just started this past weekend. And then she said it was happening, on Thanksgiving too. And I said, well, Mom, I know my cousin, and when you get nervous, that happens. So maybe you were nervous being around the family today or whatnot. I don't know. But that doesn't explain why. She just saw her nurse practitioner, psychiatrist last week and told her everything was fine. And then she just started shaking this past weekend. Nothing bad happened this past weekend. The thing with Omer on the couch happened Monday, so on his leash that he will no longer ever for the rest of his life be wearing in the house. I discussed it with Joe. I don't want to see my mother disintegrating, so if she can't remember something that's simple, like a simple thing. For instance, earlier we were talking about her teeth and stuff, because before, when she was all caught up in the friggin' lawsuit and everything, and the conservator and all that crap, them coming out, and et cetera, it was put on the back burner that she needed, her dentist had said she needed a crown. Now earlier, yesterday, last night, she couldn't remember the word crown. I've never dealt with this kind of shit in my life, okay? To me, I would rather have the person try to remember on their own instead of me just saying, if she can't remember something that normally she'd have, like whatever it may be. I asked Joe, I'm like, is that, because she thinks I'm being a bitch if I don't just tell her if she can't remember something like that. Like say if she couldn't remember the word pocketbook or couldn't remember whatever, okay? Like I said, I've never dealt with this before. Forgetting like stuff, whatever. Forgetting a movie we saw a couple months ago is not the same as forgetting the word crown. Okay? So rather than just tell her, I said, we'll try it. I can't remember. No, we'll try, Mom. And then we did tricks. When we did clues, I'm like, okay, well, why don't we go through all the things that have to do with teeth? And she goes, and we went down the different things, blah, blah, blah. She still couldn't think of the word crown. And then I said, in the end, I'm like, okay, well, what did I have last week? Not last week. What did I have last time I went to the dentist? And she goes, filling. And I go, no, what you get a filling, but what causes you to have a filling? And she couldn't remember that either. And I told her cavity. But then, so we went through all the things. She even remembered root canal. She can't remember crown, okay? I want her to remember these types of regular things that she would normally never forget on her own. She couldn't remember it. Lately, more often than it's ever been, she'll start to say something to me and forget, like, mid-thought. So she couldn't remember the word crown. So she's like, "Aren't you going to tell me?" I'm like, "No, I want you to remember on your own." Eventually, I did tell her, but I even gave her clues. I said it starts with C, 5 letters. She still couldn't remember it. So when I finally told her, she's like, "Well, you should have given me the clue king." I don't even think that would have caused you. Mom, I gave you the first letter of it and 5, how many letters it had. I really don't think me telling you king would have prompted your memory either. I discussed it with Joe, and he talked about, doing liver, because he's not to the natural health. He does all this shit. She's not going to do that. I'm like, at least I have her taking the probiotics and the mega food, multivitamin for over 55, and I have her taking that potent antioxidant, whatever that is. She won't do that. Well, then, Laura, I went through this with my father. You have to let it go. He went through different. His father had all these health problems, but still wants to smoke and still wants to eat all the bad, fattening, fatty foods and whatnot. Like those people that have a heart attack and still smoke and still do ever. Yeah. It sucks. But Joe's right. There's nothing that I can do. She's like a child. Did you hear me? I heard you. Your meds periodically your meds cause you to shake, but I can't do anything about it. You can talk it over with your they're not going to let you reduce your meds anymore, Mom. I know they won't. And Joe talked about it's good to have healthy fats, you know. I'm like, I do everything I can do. There's nothing more I can do. I make healthy meals for us. I cook stuff in coconut oil. He's like, oh, that's good. I know it's good. I asked him, I'm not being a bitch if I told her eventually, but this is not the same as one of us not being able to remember the name of a song or something, you know. I live with her, I can see it. But it's common. And she's gonna be 70. It's common, right? It's gotta suck. But I can't do anything about it. I'm doing laundry. I can't do anything about her shaking from the meds. I guess she had a nice time yesterday. And he gave her a nice purse. My mom told her about the champagne that, she brought home from that party last time. I told you guys about that. Her purse strap wasn't strong enough. It wasn't like a super, super expensive purse. And it broke. Auntie gave her like a nice purse, but it's one of those, it doesn't have a strap to go up the shoulder. And I said to him, like, Mom, this is a smaller purse. It doesn't have a strap to go over the shoulder. You were unhappy with your old purse because it wasn't big enough to hold everything you wanted to hold, and now you're going to have this purse? And she's like, well, just let me do what I want. I'm like, all right, whatever. Doesn't make sense, Mom. It's not, as far as I'm concerned, I don't ever do it either, and neither does she. I don't think it's good to have just a purse that has this. I think it's better to have it be over your strap, and then you can hold it. You have double, I'm like, if you don't have a strap, you can't ever do anything with the other hands, because it's holding the purse, That's what's convenient about having a strap over your shoulder. It's apparently an expensive purse that Auntie got from someone else or whatnot, and my mom likes the idea of having it, but she was bitching about her old purse that was too small. And then when she and Auntie went and got a better purse for her, that had bigger, and now she's going to go back to smaller than even the original purse. It doesn't make sense, but whatever. I'm going to argue with her. I know that she's better off having a bigger purse with a strap that goes over the shoulder. She doesn't want to listen to me. Remember, I'm not her guardian. I'm not anything. I'm just her daughter. But I don't think it's a good idea for her to have a purse like that. I think it's better it goes over her shoulder. Because you have it over your shoulder, and then whenever we've gone out, and it's over her shoulder too, if we've gone out for the day at the mall, movies, whatever, I tell her, make sure you hold your purse tight. You have it over your shoulder and you have it extra, just hold it, You're doing all you can do, Laura. You just have to let it go. That's what Joe says. Yeah, that's easier said than done. Remember, I have very little in the way of a support system, you know? In person, I don't have anybody, you know? I think this top is so pretty. They had all different colors, but I thought, you know what? I have things in colors, you know what I mean? I have things in turquoise and purple and black and gray, you know? Why not get this cream colored? I don't know if foot guys tried to contact me. I have to charge my phone. I have to put money on my phone, my cell phone. Could get a free phone, one of those, you know, whatever. You know, the government phones. Save myself $35 a month. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if a guy tried to contact me or not. I'm not really sure what he does for a living. He's very secretive. You know, he told me, but I don't really remember it. I don't really understand. But, so I don't know if he's working today or not. Some people work and some people don't on Fridays. With the dishwasher, you're hearing, I loaded up the dishwasher, cleaned up the kitchen. Wasn't really much to clean because, you know, I'm not eating and she ate away, you know. And here. And belly's gurgling, which means I'm not going to probably be able to, you know, go to bed and stay asleep. I'm sure I'll wake up and have to run to the bathroom. I'm going to eat that stuff for breakfast. I don't care. I want it. I'm going to eat it for breakfast. And, you know, consequences be damned. It's supposed to be nice out today. In the 60s. At least 60s. It's actually supposed to be higher than 60. It's like a freak thing. I asked her if she wanted to take off with me. She said no. I wanted to give her the opportunity, you know. I'm kind of relieved she didn't want to go, but I would have, you know, I wanted to give her the opportunity. I still want to see, Hunger Games. The final thing, I want to see that in the theater. I didn't wind up creating that video I told you I was going to create, talking about the HBO, the Real Sex, that I watched last night, episode 24. Mom came home, so, another time. Another time. I walked over for 43 minutes. Walked over from 4:22 until 5:05. What did I do? Oh, I watched the news and stuff. My mom got home around a little bit 7, I think. I did other shit. I watched the news. I didn't feel like creating any more videos. I think my batteries weren't charged either. I charged them a little bit just to create these couple of videos to make me sleepy. Yeah, my mom's memory is definitely deteriorating. Again, there's nothing that I could do about that. I do what I can, like Joe, and that's what Joe says. So all you can do is what you can do, Laura, and then you just have to let go. But if she can't remember something, I'm not going to just instantly tell her. I want to give her a chance to see if she can remember on her own. The crown thing she couldn't, though. And she got mad. She's like, just tell me. So I'm giving her clues, and in the end I just told her. I didn't hear back from the one guy remember 2 guys wrote to me the same day, personal ad. I didn't hear back from the one. Obviously, my little whatever turned him off, so cross him off. Little taste of. And the other guy, I actually heard back from again. Other guy wrote to him something just real casual, witty, whatever, who knows, and he wrote me back. And then I wrote him some short little thing, and he wrote me back again, so whatever. It's all a game to me anyway. That's all it is. all a game, and I drink booze to numb the pain.